Hi guys, Frankie PC here. I'm working on a Windows 7 Home Edition PC. This is my third tutorial. I'm actually going to do 4 tutorials in total, and really showing you the different methods that you need to use to completely remove and stop this particular icon from coming back up on your taskbar. And this is the Get Windows 10 icon, which would have been put there by a certain update. If you're keeping your updates up to date now, you'll find that this has actually come onto your taskbar. So this basically is another method of actually getting rid of it for you. It's quite simple. If we look at the arrow on the taskbar there, next to the icon, and click on it, and then click on Customize, you'll bring open the notification area. And here you can see on the left all of the icons that would normally be on my taskbar, if I wanted to show them all. And on the right hand side are the behaviours that have been preset. So like for example, my Camtasia Studio there, it's only showing I'm only asking to show any notifications that Camtasia sent to me. That's why there's no Camtasia Studio icon on the taskbar. Okay, so if we go to the top, go to GWX, and across there we'll see what behaviour has been set for that. And by default it's showing the icon and any notifications that Windows or Microsoft want to send to me. Okay, so this is where you can make some changes. So if you click on the down arrow, and you've got 2 additional options there. You can either hide the icon and notifications, which is what I suggest that you want to do, if you don't want to see it at all now, or you can just basically only show notifications that Microsoft want to send to you regarding the update or upgrade. Alright, so you've got a couple of choices there, and I'll leave that with you, whichever one you want to use, but just simply click on it and it'll do exactly what it says on the tin. Alright guys, so we'll close that off, and then I'll go through to showing you the another method of what we need to look into. Okay, we're now going to go into the registry, into the veg editor. Now this is an area where a lot of basically sort of just general PC users won't particularly want to delve into unless you feel comfortable about it. So I'm not advising that you follow my tutorial to do anything in the registry unless you really want to. But for those that do, any techs out there will probably follow me through, and we'll go with it. But I will show you obviously how to do a backup of the registry. So if you do make any mistakes, guys, you can always go back to your backup and put things right without having to do a complete rewipe. So it's down to the left, click on Start, and we want to type in there regedit, and then we go to the top, we do a right click, and we want to run as administrator. If I get my words out. Okay, I'll just close all this off because I was using this a little bit earlier on, so I'll just send it all back to default. Okay. Again, this is where I'm obviously I'm not going to do any more changing of keys or adding any data yet, because obviously I need to quickly show you how to do a complete backup of the registry hives, and this is what you need to do before you start making changes. So we go into File on the top, and we go into Export. Click on Export, and give your backup a name here. So if we put Reg Backup, and you can date it if you want to. You will be given a date, don't worry about that. When we do the save, it'll actually give you a date and a time as well that it's been given for the backup, so don't worry too much about that. Click on Save, and you've got a little blue circle now, but you'll just sort of go through the motions of saving it to My Documents. Okay, I'll go down into My Documents and now show you where it lives. Okay, click on Documents. And there we are. Okay, so that's your veg backup. That's the date, as I said, and that's the time that it's been done, and the actual, even the size of the file. All right. Now, if you want to basically, if you would making changes to the registry, as we are going to in a second or two, and you do make a mistake, and you want to obviously put your registry back to as it was before you started, then it can't be done from here, guys. You must go. You must click this off, go back into your registry editor, and click on File, Import, and there's your reg backup. Okay, so that's where you need to highlight that, click Open, and that'll import it straight back into your operating system, and you'll have your registry back to exactly as it was before you started. All right, so that's how to do your backup and re-import. Right, let's get started with removing GWX, and if we go into HKey local machine and do a drop down, okay, go into Software, and then we're looking for Policies, which is there. Double click on Microsoft, and then we've got some folders here just below it there. we want to create a new key. So if you hover over Microsoft and do a right click and then click on, just hover over new, hover over key, but then this time just press key. So actually click on the key and it'll create you a new key down here. We'll give you the option now to create a new key. So simply type in there capital G, capital W and capital X and then click away from it, and that's created your new key. Alright, we need to put a D word for that key to actually make that key do something. So what we really want, we want to disable GWX, don't we, obviously when the system relaunches. So if you, notification area on the right hand side here, do a right click and you'll bring up new, hover over it, hover over key, and at this time we need to come down with your arrow, your mouse arrow, because you've got to decide, have you got a 32-bit operating system or a 64-bit. If you're on 32-bit like I am, then click on it and then it'll show a new value in the top notification area there. Okay, so we need to change this new value, and all we need to do there, we need to type in capital D, then ISABLE, disable, and capital G, capital W and capital X, because we're going to disable GWX. That's what we want this folder down here to actually do for us. Okay, so I'll click away from that. Okay, all of the zeros on the right hand side, which means that basically what's happening now is this disable GWX will not happen. So when the registry refires back up again, or you log back off, log back on, because there's a 0 in those brackets at the end, then it won't disable GWX. We've got to make it disable it, and the way we do that is we need to put a 1 in those brackets. So if we hover over disable GWX and right click on modify, and then we need to change the value data here to 1 and click OK. Okay, so we've now got our 1 in the brackets. It's also giving you a little 1 there as well. So now it's basically going to do what we've asked it to do. So when it relaunches, it will actually disable GWX and it'll stop it from coming out of the taskbar. Okay guys, simple as that. If at any stage when you're using the system you think to yourself, well, I don't want to disable the GWX, I want to actually receive some notifications, what you can basically do is put this back again, which is what I'm going to do for you now. So you come back into Veg Editor, come back down to this GWX folder again and double click it to bring this up here on the right, and then we hover over disable GWX and click modify. Change this to 0, click OK, and it's back where it started. Okay, it won't disable it, and then we can close off. Alright guys, that's it for now. I shall be doing another video very shortly, which will be my last video, which will be using method number 4, or video number 4, using another maybe 1 or 2 methods that you need to follow through. But that's basically it for now. Okay, so thanks for watching guys, hope it's been useful for you, and if you pop along to my channel, give a big thumbs up, rate or comment, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks guys.